All right, we got to see all the players, somewhat of a point-blank tradition to have some opening stage related to the hosting country. That's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that was a really nice way to introduce all the teams and the players. You get to see them with their country's flags that they're representing, and you get to see all of them face to face. So I really like that intro. It was really cool.
So a lot of teams, of course, and two Russian teams coming in, and one of them actually coming straight up. Of course, right before we have all the players for the first match already. Getting excited. We're going to have the RRQ on stage.
Yeah, RRQ, TCN. You've got 5R, FWI, Magic, Basri, Mindhunter, and L Crush going for these guys. So a couple of these players we've seen before in Point Blank international competition. 5R, FWI, you guys will have recognized. He played in the 2017 PBIC, as well as L Crush. He's played in multiple different international events here for Point Blank. So a couple of these players you've seen before, but we've got 3 new ones here: Magic, Basri, and Mindhunter going for them.
Yep, and the home crowd going a little more wild for the Russian team, of course. Vaevictis. They have made it eSports all the way to the stage here. We have 2 Russian teams, actually 3 Russian teams, including the ladies team here. And Macau, all 5 men. They're actually really strong. You would say AOEXE is a really strong Russian squad, but this team cannot be underestimated by any means.
Yeah, Vaevictis has a lot of really good players who are also very experienced. Of course, Freed, the legend himself in Russian point-blank competition.
I'm expecting
the guy has been around for forever.
I'm expecting some sniping moments from Freed. He's been having those moments years before at the world stage last year and the summer as well. So Freed, we can expect some sniping moments, because that's the more exciting one, as we have a lot of dual Chris coming out everywhere, exciting, but the quick scope from sniping, just one shot, boom, you're dead. I want to see those kind of stuff.
I'm always down for that. That's what makes games like Point Blank so exciting, is those moments where you just headshot somebody and you just insta-wipe somebody, and then you get a couple more people. You're racking up those multi-kills. You get those 3-4 kill moments in a row. That's what makes games like this so much fun to watch.
Yep, and it's going to be to introduce you guys how the entire tournament is going to go. We have the entire group stage today. It's going to be a very long day. Bear with us. It's going to be all the teams, all 6 teams, Group A and B, together with the ladies team.
And there you go. You can see that we're going to start off today with Vaevictis versus RRQ. That's Group A. Okay, this is a double elimination round robin we've got going on here today. So a ton of games to be played, guys. Buckle up, because it's going to be an exciting one. We've got the women coming up next after that with 3 AM and Tokyo Striker ladies. And then a whole lot of other games as we just keep on going, G-Cliff.
Yeah, it says game 2 and 4. I would say match 2 and 4. Match 2 and 4 are the ladies. Match 1, 3, 5, 6 are the PBWC. We have PBIWC at the same time. Here are the 6 teams. Really strong roster line of team, and there has been a lot of roster changes and some movements from stronger teams, as some eliminations from RRQ Endeavor. Where are they? We have RRQ TCN instead. So we had some upsets from the qualifiers coming up to the stage.
Yeah, definitely. There were some big upsets coming in through here, but now these are the 6 teams that we're going to be looking at from Brazil, Indonesia, Thailand, Turkey, and Azerbaijan, and of course Russia. And then here's our 3 women's teams. The Russian team, 3A Power, Tokyo Striker Lady, our Thailand team, and Galaxy Sades, our Indonesia team. So yes, this is great. I mean, we get to see so many people from across the world. It makes these events really interesting and really fun to interact with all the players and all the people and find out how they got to where they are, and it's really interesting stuff.
Yep, and we have a lot of player IDs that may not really meet the English pronunciation exactly, so bear with us as we go through. But here's the prize pool for the entire match. A champion will get $30,000. That's what's amazing. Second place, $10,000. Third place, $5,000. Fourth place, $2,000, and an MVP to a single person, $1,000 for PBWC. For PBIWC, champion gets $5,000, second place $2,000, and third place $1,000.
It's a pretty nice prize pool for these players here, especially if you get first place. I mean, that's a good chunk of change for these players. So a lot on the line here for them today. These group stages very important, of course. You need to get through these to make it out into the knockout stage tomorrow. So today is just group stage, double elimination round robin.
Yeah, it's gonna be round robin, getting all those points. It's gonna be important. Right now 0-0. You take 2 maps off of the opponent, you get that 3 points. If you tie 1-1 maps, that's just 1 point for each. If you lose both maps, of course, just 0 points. So we're gonna have that round robin between Group A and B. Also the ladies all together.
Yeah, so right, we do 2 halves in each match for each map, right? So there's 2 maps. These players get to each ban maps in order. They take turns banning maps. So we ban out 6 of the maps, which only leaves 2 left because there are only 8 maps available in competitive point-blank play. So then those 2 maps are randomized in this round, depending on which ones are left. And then the 2 teams play it out. They get to pick based on some coin flips who gets to go which side first on each map. And we do have to play all the games out because this is a group stage, not a knockout stage, and the win-loss ratio can matter for placement.
As we see, these players, really strong squad. Especially, I want to keep my eyes on Freed because he can bring some sniper action, especially with that tactile. And with the most amount of experience starting from 2013, point blank PBIC champion and 14 champion too. So he's going to be the one basically acting as a captain, sort of carrying the team, I would say.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other experienced players on there. Raiden and Tukan are also very experienced point-blank players playing for quite a while here. Of course, this is RRQ TCN with some new faces and some old. This is a team that originally, I believe it was either Team Capcom or Team Capcorn. I'm not sure if there's is it Team Capcorn?
Yeah, in the middle, they got the name sponsor from RRQ and became the RRQ TCN. In the middle, after the later stages of the qualifiers, and they are here because Endeavor did not make it. So that was a big shock in the middle. I was watching the qualifiers, and they had a lot of close matches, like going from like 5-2 and 2-5. So, and if you're having some extra rounds because of those ties situations, and in case of ties, we're gonna have that too, but not for the group stage. We're gonna have the entire game. Let's see if it's 5-0 and you have 1 point after the second round. It's not gonna be over at that moment. We are going to carry it all the way through until we have the first 5 games for the first half, and the first team to hit that 5 games for the second half, because we might have some tie-breaking issues. That's why we are having all games together. It might be a little longer matches than usual, but that's how we're going to do it for the entire group stage today.
Yeah, Indonesia has been a very, very strong region for a long time in point-blank esports. This team looking to do it for their region as well. They're a little bit new, but I think, you know, anything can happen. You never know in situations like this. We'll find out here in just a bit what our bans are and that kind of thing. So each team, they do a coin flip at the beginning, and then the team that wins the coin flip gets to pick the first ban. And then the next team picks a ban, and then they cycle through until they've banned 6 maps.
Yeah, 3 each.
Two maps remaining, and then we randomly select the order of those last 2 maps.
Yeah, that's how we're going to go for the all matches for group stage only, of course, because we're going to have a lot more maps being played tomorrow in the knockout stage. Coin toss should matter, but when it comes down to 2 final maps, I think we just ban out all the maps that they don't really prefer to play as much compared to the other 2. Like Stormtube, it can be really frustrating if the other side really has a lot more advantage in the red side. If they go really quickly into the game, sometimes it can be really hard. I think we have the pick bans ready. So all the ones with the X on the left are banned. Province banned. Safe House, Below City, Downtown, Stormtube, Luxville are banned. We actually do have Stormtube.
Yeah, this is the map that RRQ TCN prefers. They really like Stormtube. A lot of their players prefer this map. So this is, I think, something they're pretty excited about. They definitely are a team that, you know, likes this map for the most part. They like Downtown as well, but that one did get banned out by Vaevictis. So this is, they're really looking forward to that in Midtown. I think that's more Vaevictis' map style right there.
And we had a lot of upsets, I would say, from Downtown, like the stronger teams losing a lot of the time in the qualifiers. Even though teams that have qualified into PBWC today have had some trouble breaking through, especially through that main cafe of Midtown. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, because they're the ones standing here right now, but they oftentimes lost the map in the qualifiers.
Well, and a lot of times on these maps that kind of have 3 main directions to go, right? You've got the B side, the A side, and then, like you said, the main
center.
cafe down the center. Controlling the center is so crucial because that is so much of, especially the defending teams, the blue spawn teams, of how they can reinforce their positions if a team, you know, all rushes one side or another. If you can cut off that middle position and keep the reinforcements from coming from the defending team, it gives you a really big advantage as the attacking team.
And a good ban from Vaevictis because RRQ showed their really strong performance, especially on the blue side, consistently in the qualifiers from RRQ TNC. And so I think it's a really good ban, smart ban by knowing that the strength of the other team, which map they're good at, just ban that out, make sure they lose some power in terms of strategy to have their advantage when they're playing the map. There are a lot of stuff, a lot of advantages going in and keeping that B site. That's what matters the most. There's the small dip under the B side that's keeping that storage alive, just keeping yourself alive. Sometimes there were moments where the red side would actually install the bomb and then go behind the storage side, but actually lose because they were too far away. And we've seen that moment from the Ladies League too. I think the game is ready. Let's go. The first match between Vaevictis and RRQ TCN, the match number 1 of Point Blank World Challenge, day number 1.
Whoa, both these teams exchanging a lot of damage early on.
Yeah, Freed already bringing that sniper action here.
Yeah, already
with that tactile T2.
Yeah, 3 members down here. El Crush goes down. It's just up to 5R, and he goes down.
Yeah, this is a great start for Vaevictis. Usually you don't expect the blue side to come out this far out to the red side, but this is exactly what they wanted to do. A surprise attack from the blue side.
Yeah, a great start for them. All right, let's see if RRQ can turn it around here. Looks like they are going to push up the B side there, throwing in some grenades, and so far, ooh, a lot of damage done to Matako, though. Oops, I'm sorry. That's actually, they got that name wrong on there. I thought they had it on the screen that was Yatagan, but okay.
Let's see. They're going to have some changes here. As it's going to run in. No Crush being taken down. That headshot was a little bit too far outside. So far, a lot more focus onto the B A side storage.
Ooh, Raiden getting the kill onto Mindhunter there. Him and the other member of Vaevictis guarding this spot. And they are weak, so there's a chance here for RRQ. 3 members of Vaevictis are very, very hurt.
And also, gathering some power. I mean, Vaevictis, they have a lot more control. It's just 1 member left from RRQ.
Yeah, Toucan there with the nice shot through the angle there. And here comes Basri. He's trying to get through, and he will go down. That is 2 in a row for Vaevictis.
As RRQ was trying to push for their side from the red, of course, but when they were trying to push from the main cafe, first of all, I think the first one that went down from the pre-fire, so a little bit unfortunate there, just pushing through the cafe, because once you control that cafe, you have so much more room. But look at Freed just taking 1 member down as they go across the B storage and the alley side.
Yeah, they're being really aggressive on that B storage, trying to keep RRQ pinned in outside of it, and this is making it hard for RRQ to get through into the B side. They're looking to maybe find another angle to take, but they're just boxed in all around.
Yeah, this is the frustrating spot for red side because you think you control a lot of the space, but once you go down, when you have to turn back, it's really tough, and there's a lot of danger outside, so you can't really push too far. You just have to keep your line there.
Right, Macau guarding the B storage door there. Mindhunter is just looking out, just seeing if he can catch a member, getting a little too aggressive.
Yeah, this is all affected by the very first round because blue actually pushed out from the storage side because the red side is actually losing the space. Okay, we can't really do the same thing because they might actually push for us again. And we only have 1 member pushing in from the B side. So let's see the focus. I think Vaevictis getting all the information that, okay, we don't really hear too much, but getting 1, 2, Magic getting 2 down.
Whoa, good push here by RRQ TCN. Changing it up just a little bit, really pushing into their heart. Freed trying to get that snipe, but he does end up going down to Basri.
Yeah, finally getting that control on the B side. Going to plant the bomb. Only 1 member left.
Yeah, Toucan.
What can he do? He's got a few kills, but low on HP. And will get crushed by L Crushed. And finally, on red side win. They will start to come back. It was actually a good pace, I would say, because Vaevictis has been having this faster pace. Sometimes it's actually good to just keep on going with having RRQ. Just let's slow it down. Let's think about our strategy. We can make our own pace of the game.
And let's poke their defenses. Let's find out where they're weak, and then all push it together and break through there. Yeah, we might lose a member or two, but we're able to get to the bomb site, get the plant, and then we become the defending teams, and we are able to, guard that B area. They were doing a good job blocking B storage, but that time they were able to push through. You saw 4 members all break in there very quickly and get it done there for RRQ. And it's interesting here, Vaevictis' strategy. I liked what you were saying that early on they took advantage. They took control of the tempo. They were really aggressive, basically keeping RRQ stuck in the back alley in the red staging area where they weren't really able to find a way, to get through there. But this time they did manage to do it. Yeah,
because once the red side tries to go into storage with multiple people, they will lose because blue spawn is so close to that B side, and you get that vision so early on from the higher upper ground. So red is kind of stuck together in the red staging area behind that main cafe. And once we just have one single member there, it's going to be really tough, but we're back in game.
All right, let's see how they want to change it up here. Will they continue to be...
With that over nade, gets 2 down to begin. That's a dangerous spot with the staging area. When you come down, there can be a grenade. He gets one more.
Wow. Mindhunter gets a kill, but Macau ends up finishing him off with those dual crisps there.
Not really a perfect grenade, but with the smoke keeping the enemy away. Only 2 members, 2 to 4 at the moment, and they can't really come into the main, not into the storage. Let's see what RRQ actually focuses here.
Ooh, L Crush getting the headshot onto Freed, looking to see if he can pick up another member of Vaevictis.
That's a bad moment for a sniper. If you are the sniper and you lose a headshot against a rifle, you just shake your head and say, "Oh, next time maybe."
Feels bad, man.
That's exactly how you feel. But getting one more member down, so Vaevictis now can't really just push and lose all the sides.
All right, Macau knows where they are.
Trapped here.
There's a grenade coming down. 5R does manage to get him down, but
2v2.
The other members are coming in to protect this site. Already in the way is, that smoke grenade, and they do end up getting it. Matako finishing off RRQ there.
Exactly. As if that was a grenade, that could have been really, really dangerous. It's going to be really, really tough. As we start the fifth round here, Vaevictis still winning, but this time RRQ is pushing. They got some opening on the A side, but they're waiting for some nades to be out before because they don't want to lose 2 members like they did before.
Right, shooting through the smoke, just pre-firing, just trying to see if they can catch Vaevictis a little bit off guard here, or maybe a little bit out of position, but being patient, Vaevictis waiting to see what RRQ wants to do, how they want to push it this time. Mindhunter setting up for the grenade here over the top. We'll see if anything happens with that. Here they come. They're trying this 4-man push through the storage room again.
The defense is dirty. There's another Raiden taking 2 down.
Oh,
with the nade, that's close.
Just not able to get that.
Backups are coming.
It's just Toucan here for Vaevictis. RRQ looking to push in. They did lose another member here. Basri goes down to Toucan in the background. So Mindhunter does get the plant down. It is up to Toucan, a 2v1.
Yeah, with that bomb planted, they sort of know that he's coming from that storage. Yeah, with that smoke, that's gonna buy some more time. Yeah, with the shots, they know exactly where he is. There's the shots, and he goes down once again. So a little bit faster pace for RRQ seems to be working right now.
Yeah, when they can find those moments that they can break through B storage, that really puts Vaevictis in a difficult situation because then all of a sudden they have control over all that vision down the alleyway and towards the main cafe, and there's really only about 2 angles. Well, you could come from all the way from red spawn.
Opening up towards that A alley once again. They're breaking through, but Freed in defense mode with that sniper tactile. but their speed is not stopping.
Oh, tried to get the peak shot around the corner there. Just wasn't able to get it lined up. He does end up going down to Basri here, jumping over with Mindhunter as he's got those dual Chris looking to take that member of the team down while his teammate plants the bomb.
They got 2. He has to get that work. But it's actually on the other side of the map where the bomb was planted. So Raiden coming all the way around. They should pretty much know exactly where he is. Okay, he's taking too much time. It's got to be from that storage.
Yeah, he's coming around. Now El Crush knows where he's at. He heard the shot. Just waiting to try to get this onto Raiden. Raiden's checking all the corners. El Crush here getting weak. Raiden does take him down, and he's going to go for the bomb defuse.
Yeah, more than enough time to defuse. That was a hectic moment. Thought was coming over the other side of the tank, but not really exactly too close. That was why his aim was going all over the place, not really hitting the target exactly. Yeah, bad prediction.
Yeah, just not quite what he was expecting there. You can see he was a little flailing around just a little bit there.
Yeah, so if you always predict where the enemy's gonna come out, it's always easier. But if it's the other way at the worst timing, basically, your aim can be funky like that sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want to be the one trying to land your flick shots.
Oh,
you want the
no.
other team to be doing that.
Yeah, and also good movement coming out. And Crush really having a good moment at the beginning of the round every single time, making sure he takes down 1 before.
Yeah, he's just able to find those little angles, get the members of Vaevictis that are trying to do the similar kind of thing. This time he ends up besting Toucan in this. Basri and El Crush combining to take down Matako there.
Yeah, Crush 5 kills already. And really shutting down everything that comes around from the alleyway there. It's really tough. And Freed misses a shot again.
Ooh, Freed just having a difficult time. He's only got 1 kill here. Finding his sniper shots. There he goes!
Double kill through shot. They were also a little damaged, really low. What a shot from Freed!
Oh my goodness!
That's exactly what we've been waiting for.
That's what you want.
Tactile.
He does get taken down, so it is a 2v1 here for RRQ TCN. They are going to be planting the bomb, but Raiden hears it.
Right next to him.
Whoa. 5R not able to land any of those shots onto Raiden. Raiden does take him down.
Good choice. He knew that teammate was going to come for backup really soon, so this was the best choice that he made on the spot. Drawing the enemy.
Mindhunter has time. He can bait it out. Oh, and he does get Raiden with that headshot there.
Nicely done, as that's going to be Vaevictis. Just owning a lot of the rounds there. Yes, we need a replay of that. Ooh. Some spicy. There's one single big bullet through your body.
That was crazy, crazy good. All right, already 5R went down here for RRQ TCN. So a good start once again for Vaevictis. Macau trying to hold the storage room here. There are 3 members of RRQ trying to get through. Oh, through the wall. Mindhunter gets Raiden.
Yep, Raiden actually came all the way to the B storage, so that was a real good push. They tried the first round strategy once again. Not the same situation though. They lost a member.
And now they're changing sides here. They're completely changing their angle of attack. They decided that what they were trying to get through there wasn't quite what they liked.
Okay, TCN, they're setting up nades and going for an all-in attack with the storage and the B side together, all the nades, and the rush comes. But Macau having a nade before that. Nice defense.
Oh, Macau doing a great job. Magic does take him down. Matako landing a grenade onto Mindhunter. It is just Magic here for RRQ and a nice shot into Matako, but it is still a 2v1 and he is very well on health.
Yes, only 20 HP left and both members already onto that site.
Trying to get the dual Chris action. Trying to hide himself here so he can't be seen.
But Freed should be seeing him too, but before that, bringing him down. That's at the end of first half, I believe. Vaevictis just having that first half. Let's see how they change side and how aggressive they will actually push one, because RRQ, because of that very first round, they were a little slower to catch onto their momentum, I would say, in game.
Yeah, still some good stuff we saw from RRQ when they decided to be decisive and attack really aggressively all as a team at once. That worked out for them a couple times, just like we saw in the qualifiers.
Yeah, once the side change, they can have some later moments. As we're going to take it to the highlights, how we begin the match today. First half, of course, the very first round just went by in a flash. And it's really great moments from El Crush, actually. Starting the action from the red side, taking one member down, usually on Matako. And sometimes on Raiden, because they were the duo pushing towards that B storage sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. You can see here, 5R with a nice spray onto Macau there. And Freed, here we go. That was the play of the game. The first half, anyway.
Yeah, the moment of the first half, basically. Some good defense from coming out from Macau, and there was that B rush into the storage with lots of nades. He was ready for his own nade before the rush came in. Really listening to all the footsteps, even though there was a smoke nade to kind of delete all the sound, delete all the visuals coming in.
Yeah, there was also that big double kill grenade that Vaevictis got at the beginning of one of the rounds.
Ah, the overnades.
Yeah, the
into
overnades.
the staging area. Yes, that was pretty big. Doesn't really happen too many times. Single kill usually, double kill. That's a nice that's a nice overnade. I think that's really good reading of the mind games, because RRQ, they want to, okay, let's catch up some tempo, let's go a little faster, and then the nade just cuts them off instantly, just like that with nade.
Yeah, that kind of puts a damper on all of your plans, because then, you know, you can go with 4 pretty effectively and push through a site, but only 3 is much, much more difficult because of the likelihood of 1 or even 2 people getting cut down as you're trying to make your push into one of the sites. So let's see how Vaevictis does now that they're switching things up.
It seems like, from what we're hearing on the background, I think we're ready. We're having some cheers from all the audience, from the home, of course, more for the home team. That's, I would say, some home field advantage because of that.
Oh, yeah, that gives you a big boost. You know, your confidence. You want to put on a show for your fans that have come out here to watch you at the cyberspace arena.
Sometimes you get more nervous, depending on the personality. But once you are focused, we say zoned in or wired into the game, you don't really care about anything else. What you see on screen, the monitor, that's all you care about.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than winning a match and your home crowd is there to cheer. I mean, you know, standing up and, you know, pumping your fists a little bit and that kind of thing. Nothing that feels better than that.
I mean, they're doing great. I mean, their qualifiers only ended not too long ago, but still. Let's see. Second half. Vaevictis, of course, leading. They will be on the red side, RRQ on the blue side this time.
All right, so just some poke shooting. No damage has really come through yet onto either team. Playing a little bit of a slower game here is Vaevictis and RRQ as well.
I was sort of thinking that RRQ might actually push out to kind of just to have the revenge from the blue side. Exactly how Vaevictis actually did, I believe. Not on this map, but they did that for Stormtube and a few of the map during the qualifiers. So it's not like they have never done that before.
Right, so just probing the defenses of RRQ here is Vaevictis. Just seeing if they can catch one of them out. Free looking for that sniper, is not able to land the shot.
Yeah, but still from the red side. So I think Vaevictis slowing it down, letting Freed catching at least one member, at least damaging. Because he's got that tactile T2. If he opens up, that's going to be the rush time. If they have positioning for the rush time, they can just go for that push. But instead, it's Basri actually taking one down.
Yep, Basri gets the first blood here. Freed did take a little bit of damage here as well. The smokes are down inside of there. And Raiden trying to land those shots onto El Crush through that wall. But it looks like El Crush managed to avoid any damage.
Look how much focus that RRQ. Oh, that's a bait! Magic taking 2 down!
Whoa.
They didn't exactly check the angle outside of the box. They didn't think that blue would be this far into the map.
Magic and Basri with a little bit of help there.
You're on stage. You can forget some stuff, some details, but you got to check all angles before you go in, especially the first person.
Right. He's up on that box, and maybe you don't expect it, but that's not a good reason. And El Crush getting a huge kill onto Freed right out the gate here. Matako looking over, and he doesn't see anybody yet, but now they're trying this 4-man push through the storage room.
Yeah, they got to have 4-man push with some strategy, because losing a sniper, because he's supposed to open one up, making sure the defense is focusing onto either one side or splitting 2-2. It's the other way, actually. Vaevictis losing a lot of power, and because they expect Free to have that tactile, I think RRQ is really moving smart, not really showing their angles anytime, but just waiting confidently and patiently in their position.
Yeah, you can see they're not really pushing out aggressively as we saw Vaevictis do when they were on the blue side. They're being very, very patient, just trying to wait and see what Vaevictis wants to do and see if they can catch them off guard.
Yeah, Vaevictis, they also want possibly some nade damage or the kill. Not gonna happen. Not gonna land.
Well, Crush landing a grenade on the Toucan there. Magic pushing up and once again doing a great job here defending for his team.
Just understanding the map, just using that angle of the box, but he's the one baited this time by Matako. But so low on HP, what can he do? So Magic's shots not going to follow through this round.
Yep, so RRQ turning it around here. Now it's their turn to be the CT force.
It is 5-5, tied at the moment, so if RRQ just gets 3 more straight, they will take the map.
All right, let's see if they can do it. Mindhunter moving on over. Magic, looks like he is kind of over on middle there.
Vaevictis, I think
main
they're
cafe.
they're just thinking, okay, Freed actually gets one. Okay, we had some rounds. Okay, it didn't really work out, but let's try a little more because we're supposed to work with this. This is the one that we had the most fun with in the qualifiers, that worked the most amount of times, and they have opened one up. Let's see I want to see the position of TCN if they have 2-2 split.
It looks like it's...
Yeah, just 1 in the storage, 1 near cafe, and 2 at 8 site. So sort of a split in 2-2 or 2-1-1, I would say.
Yeah, and if Raiden can see, he's trying to find the angle here.
Yeah,
but
Mindhunter, he's at the bait. He's actually at the baiting spot here. He's gonna take 1 kill and then just run outside.
Yep, the grenades come through. Macau doesn't show himself through that bait spot. Wisely backing off here, I think. He doesn't want to...
Bazari's also ready for the nade. Yeah, 1 looks for the visual, calls for the nade coming followed through right after. Okay, Vaevictis really taking time, making sure all the nades are out before they go in. They still have a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time here. 1:30 left in this round. They don't have to rush things if they don't want to. Another grenade comes through just to make sure.
And then they're going ace side. They're baiting this. They want these guys to come out. Freedom.
Oh, Magic with the headshot with the dual Chris, trying to get more members of Vaevictis here.
And Magic is so good. He knew that something was up. Another nade kill. Magic pushing through right after. Gets 1 more almost.
Wow, and 5R is coming through here to help his team. Bazari finishes him off. Toucan goes down, and RRQ 3-0 here so far in this half.
I'm getting chills from Magic because I'm pretty sure he got the call. Okay, B storage, there were a lot of kills, a lot of nades inside, but no real push. And then he was thinking, okay, this is kind of weird. Let's just go outside and check it out.
Oh, Freed once again, though, picking up the first kill of the round. This is big here for Vaevictis. They need to turn it around, and they need some big shots coming out of Freed. But once again, Magic is doing it.
And he's actually pushing through once again. Is he insane?
Yeah, he's coming down the A alleyway there. He really wants to put the pressure onto Vaevictis. He has to back off a little bit. The smokes here buying some time.
Yep, deleted that angle, slowly approaching the box side. And blue side actually capturing a lot of the space. See how they're all clumped up together in the B back alley here. And just having Freed just working that A side.
Yep, Freed still in red spawn here, just trying to see if he can pick up another kill. He got Bazari out the gate here, so that's his 2nd kill.
Yep. Vaevictis, they sort of have a good idea that the Magic and a lot of smokes from RRQ was already used. So they should be really close to all the doors coming out. So taking some time, making sure Vaevictis can get some grenade kills possibly, and then slowly pushing up because they lost a lot of space because of those smokes.
Right, okay, setting up with a 3-man push.
Freed gets 1 more.
Oh, Freed got another one. So now Macau leading the way here for the members of Vaevictis. Oh my God.
Cafe by himself, and they're pushing into B. They have all the control.
It's just El Crush left here. So great work here from Vaevictis. They take the game. That's a big moment for them. They really needed that.
Starting from the second half, this is the first round that they actually took. RRQ had 3 in a row. And the momentum was shifting really hard. Freed clutching the moment. The reason why we are highlighting this player, because he can pull this off in the big stage.
Ooh, took a little bit of damage there.
Raiden went down.
Oh, right away. 5R absolutely beasting here. Him and Magic doing a lot of work. 6 kills for him, 5 kills for Magic. Tuquan putting some spray shots through the doors. Nothing really landing there. A lot of smokes coming out here early to prevent Vaevictis from being able to really see through these doors, see what RRQ wants to set up on defense this time.
RRQ is actually setting up defense on B side because there can be a lot of baits, but they're pushing through that alleyway and getting a lot of fun kills. With 5R and Magic together, they're not really taking too much damage. They're always getting a plus instead of minus. So I think that's the real strategy for RRQ. And so far, Vaevictis not really able to break through that because Freed is always just looking through that main cafe.
Yep, and we can see Magic here hanging out in the outside the doors of the main cafe.
Big nade.
Ooh, big nade from El Crush. Oh, El Crush is doing some work here. Takes down another member of Vaevictis. So 2 kills in the round for him.
5R right in front of him. They're pushing through all the way towards that red side. Macau's alone, and that's the final member gone. RRQ, if they just take one more round, this map will be over.
That's all they need. Let's see if they can do it.
Let's move out.
It is round point here, possibly. If RRQ can take this, Vaevictis looking to find a way to get this done. That grenade just a little bit past the members of Vaevictis, that overnade.
Vaevictis, they need at least 2 more. Freed was close.
Oh my gosh.
On that shot.
I thought he had it there for a second. He stabs the ground in frustration.
No,
I know. Yeah.
But Freed, who's peeking out and loses to 5R. See, that's where they always get the value. A alleyway.
Yeah, 5R really doing a great job controlling that A alleyway. Oh my gosh. But the grenade, the revenge grenade from Raiden did land. Mindhunter desperately trying to guard the storage here, trying to put some shots through the door.
Here.
Oh, but Macau goes down. El Crush gets a grenade kill onto Tucan in the background. It's just 1 member left for Vaevictis.
Trying to bait. He hears him, but a little too late.
Oh my gosh. Can Matako clutch this? It's a 2v1. He's running away, heading towards A now.
I think El Crush saw him crouching there. Maybe not. Maybe not because he's still looking over all the way over there to the B side.
Yeah, going towards A through the main cafe here.
And Magic came all the way around to catch the backside of Matako, but they would finally find them. Okay, he's not near A. He's not near B side. Planting on A.
All right, let's see if Matako can pull this off. He's got both members of RRQ pushing in through the main cafe here. He gets, El Crush gets him, and that should be plenty of time to get the defuse.
Oh, that was close. That was really, really close for the last moment, but both players took damage over, back again. That's going to be it here. 5-1 in the second half, and RRQ is going to take the first map, Midtown.
All right, next up, Sandstorm, I believe, but
Stormtube.
Stormtube, sorry, Stormtube, not Sandstorm. I get the.
I'm
they
excited.
both have Storm
I'm
in the
excited
name.
about. I was almost excited about Sandstorm because that's my personal favorite map. But Stormtube, you got to watch out for those trains. It's gonna be hectic. But let's just sum up the first map. I think it was some really nice action. Both teams really had a big strategy to go for the blue side and the red side altogether. The RRQ really had stressing a lot in the A alleyway, and the Vaevictis really controlling the speed. I think that those were the key.
Yeah, Vaevictis did a great job early on establishing tempo and pressure, but then RRQ was able to break through that pressure with a couple of really nice pushes through the B storage area as a 4-man unit. And that's where they got those 2 extra rounds, right? That ended up, or games that let them take this round.
Beautiful shot coming out from Freed, but not too in overall, including the entire map. Freed didn't really have too many kills together. Of course, he had some clutching moments, but it's not because of he's not good. It's because RRQ knowing that there's a sniper on the map, they did not reveal themselves too much, not really getting cut down by Freed too much, especially when he's on blue side or red side. So smart plays, smart strategies coming out from RRQ, I would say.
Yeah, I get what Vaevictis is trying to do there. They're trying to rely on Freed to pick up an early kill and then put the pressure onto RRQ. But, man, 5R just doing such a great job holding that A alleyway. Just absolutely just shutting Vaevictis down. He let nothing come through there.
Yeah, that was a tough moment as Vaevictis, they did get a round in the second half, but after that moment, I think they were relying too much on Freed to open things up. And even after Freed opens one up, made it for 5v4, they were still waiting for all those nades to come out. And I think they had a lot of chance to push through, especially the B side. Especially the B side with some pre-fire. And maybe because they have free so they can get one off. But when they're pushing with 5-man, they have a sniper on the team. So it's actually like a 4.5-man pushing in, sort of.
Yeah, and after RRQ lost 1 man early to those freed shots the couple times that did happen, then RRQ was only leaving 1 person to watch B. And it didn't feel like Vaevictis was really taking advantage of that in the way they possibly could have, where, you know, you've just got 1 guy kind of watching storage, you know, in kind of like that peak spot or something, trying to catch them. But I mean, as that person, you know, most likely you're only going to get 1, maybe 2 kills if you're lucky before the other team catches you.
Yeah, that's the that's basically the entire strategy. Once you can't really get the control of one side, you're forced onto the other side by the other team. You're losing space. Alleyway, you're supposed to, as a red side, you're supposed to have the higher angle and cover until, not until the tank, but until the stairs before the tank at least. But that's exactly what RRQ stressed about. They had all the smokes to push through all the way onto the boxes. So red side, the Vaevictis, they were only having their red spawn, red staging area, and the B back alley. That's maybe like 25%, 30% of the map. Or like you're having all that information, okay, we can just wait this one out. They're never pushing into A side.
Yeah, they couldn't. 5R was just shutting them down. They just had no way to get through there, it felt like. He was just doing such a great job.
But oftentimes you're supposed to just pounce on that, okay? If you're coming out this far, your backup is going to be slower. Very, very likely. So if you're coming out this far, we can actually push towards the A side. I think they should have tried that at least a few more times.
Sure.
Didn't really come out. Maybe if they had a couple extra rounds, I think we could have seen that. But the speed, the tempo, the strategy from RRQ in that first map of Midtown, I think we've seen some power coming out from them.
All right, this is Stormtroop trying to get some shots through the windows. El Crush, nothing landing there. And it looks like 5R as well gets a kill, but Freed did get a kill as well. 5R picking up a double kill here, though.
5R is really the one with the rifle, the pusher here. The one with the rush, but another member gets found. El Crush getting another one across. And you do want to wait for the train. You do not want to die. Getting hit by a train there.
Not ideal, getting killed by the train. Definitely not ideal. All right, Magic, last member alive here for RRQ.
This will be tough for Magic, as he knows that there wasn't enough time to one for escape, but not a good nade, and Macau will get the last kill.
Yeah, that grenade just not doing quite enough damage there for him, and then there was still 2 members left as well for Vaevictis, so they get the first round.
Good push, as this map can be really, really, really quick. Stormtroop, of course, Vaevictis on red, RRQ, TCN starting in blue, but already Tukan taking some kills, going through that B site.
5R trying to find that same angle. He managed to pick up a kill in the first round. El Crush and Magic in the meantime doing some work themselves, not able to land these headshots is 5R. Mindhunter is resting, waiting to see how the rest of his team does. 3v3 now here. Oh, but Mindhunter gets the kill onto Tukan, and so does he onto Raiden.
And Macau, only one, got a kill. Actually got all the kills, I believe. And Stormtroop so far gets one more with the headshot. The last one actually was a pistol. We didn't get to see the action. Yet he has no other way of just staying out and staying put. 2v1, he's got to plant the bomb and actually use this time for himself.
Yeah, you can see they're going to flank in from multiple different doors, try to catch Macau off guard here.
Yeah, RRQ 100% knows he's inside. It's hard to get all the body shots together.
Oh, he
nice
gets the first kill.
Oh, that was close. Because you would expect the red side to be in behind those machines, hiding your body with the obstacles there.
He almost got that. Macau was so close there. He even got a shot onto Mindhunter. But Mindhunter able to finish him off and get the defuse here. So 1 round to start out. So we're gonna move through once again. Coming through the northbound side is RRQ. Southbound is Vaevictis.
Yep, and Vaevictis slowing things down. Actually, never mind. It's the other way. Raiden Magic gets 2. But in trade, Macau pushing a little more.
Oh, Matako gets taken down by Basri, but Tuquan Gets a grenade onto Magic, but he's hurt. It's a 2v2 right now, trying to get that grenade around the corner, but Basri on the opposite side. He gets the kill.
Didn't really see Basri coming down because he was focused on that angle through having that nade in between the map here. But Macau does get the bomb planted in the middle. Gets taken down by Basri once again.
Yeah, this should be an easy defuse. Should be no problem here for Basri. And the surviving members of RRQ take 2 in a row.
Yeah, good push. The Victors, I thought they were going to slow things down a little bit because they were losing, at least taking too much damage from the southbound when they were pushing through.
Right, well, these angles that Magic and 5R are taking are really limiting what Vaevictis can do here. They're finding these kills through very tight angles, through these pillars and the windows.
Yeah, so this time Vaevictis actually really slowing things down and separating a few and making sure they all go to the B stair side. Freed finding a kill.
Ooh, El Crush does spot some members as they try to cross the tracks here. Raiden does get taken down. Oh my gosh, Magic.
Insane.
He is going bananas right now. 5 kills, 2 assists for him. Freed gets the shot onto Hunter and the second onto Basri, but he gets taken down by Magic.
Still really cool to see if you are fighting a sniper gun all the way across. It's a little hard. And that's a call for another train to come. This one's going to be a little tougher.
Well, let's see. Magic here
is making it happen, though.
Oh my gosh.
Is he going to do it again and again and again?
He's got plenty of time. He could take this slow. Throw the grenade. I don't know if that's going to get Macau. Doesn't look like that one. Oh, it's a smoke first. Okay, and he tricks him. My gosh.
We can hear this player from outside the room.
I can hear him through my headset. He is fired up right now. 8 kills. This is Magic playing very well here for RRQ.
Sometimes, like we both play crazy amount of FPS, and you just have your day. Like one of the days that just works, everything works out for you.
It just feels like wherever you click, something dies.
Yeah, it's like enemy comes into your aim, and that does happen. And Magic pushing out once again. Tackle got 1.
Catches Freed. El Crush looking to get these members on the boxes.
Going aggressive.
Oh,
he's trapped.
Oh, he gets the turnaround onto Matako, though. Can he finish off the next one? He's looking to ground. He has to back off a little bit. He does get to Macau. Wow. These guys are fired up. RRQ is playing so well right now. 5R takes down Toucan, and they win again. That one was fast.
Mission failed.
To slow some things down, it's a little too fast for RRQ, and the Victors, they don't have to rush this far, but if they go too slow, because RRQ is pushing too fast, they lose the space, and the second half of Midtown, it can be a repeat like that. So I understand why Vaevictis is pushing this far early on, but there are angles you can take less damage from Magic especially.
Yep. All right, Magic covering the right-hand side for his team here.
Lost 2 already.
Oh my gosh, they're getting just absolutely smoked there.
Oh, 2 for 2.
On the southbound, okay, they return the favor here.
Yeah, they actually already had 2 members going across the northbound. I don't think the communication actually worked 100% on the brief from RRQ.
Yep, let's see what they've got here. 5R pushing in.
They want to
Mindhunter gets raided.
They can't really put that
Matako! Nope, not able to get the kill.
A little shaky on the aim. 3 HP!
Oh, he's
3 HP! Couldn't take him down! I mean, when you're only having basically revealing your face out there, it's really hard to get all the shots. But that was some crazy aim, and just controlling the space from RRQ has been just beautiful. Continuing from map number 1.
And really good dancing and dodging there from Mindhunter. Able to keep his head below that lip of I think that's the northbound side of the tracks there. And he's just able to keep his head down from the other, from the players from seeing him. We're going to get a lot of Magic in these replays, I think.
Yep.
Jeez, but Macau does take that one.
Yeah, it was a 2v1. This one was a tough one, but after this moment, RRQ just comes back big.
They just took over. They just were so sharp. Their angles, able to cover the angles so well here.
Yeah, we're getting some views from the players that we didn't get to see too much. Yeah, Magic didn't really expect the enemy to be off the angle. So he turned his side, but got caught. But he has his teammate to cover him up.
Right, and here's where Magic just starts to take off.
Oh.
You can see he only had 1 kill. He just picked up 2 right there
all
to get
that
to
pre-fire.
3. Yeah. He's crazy good.
It's an amazing moment.
The bait nades here. He forces him out and then gets him.
Exactly. And the second one was the real deal. Magic is playing. He's on fire. He's unstoppable right now.
Yeah, and the Russian fans look a little nonplussed here. They didn't enjoy that round as much as we did, G-Clef, because that was really fun to see Magic put on a show there.
I know, Paper. I was expecting some Free to do a little better on Storm 2. Even all the teams that doesn't use the tactile or the other sniper guns tend to use some more sniper on this map. But especially Free just getting a map that he loves so much. We caught some action. And having the shots from all the way from the west and the east, southbound and northbound, catching a few. But other than that, because RRQ was moving so fast, Sniper can't really have too much time. Yeah, there's kind of a thing with the Sniper, like, you're either just feeling it and you can go at a fast pace. But some days, if you're not feeling it, you want it to be a little slower pace. You can kind of pick up your shot, cover your angles, catch somebody out, kind of get yourself fired up that way instead of just coming out the gate and being ultra aggressive with that Sniper, which is very challenging to do. All right, we are off to the second half on Storm 2. Vaevictis in blue side this time. RRQ, TCN starting in red. 5-1. All right, grenades coming out here. A little bit of damage done to Freed. Magic getting taken down. Raiden getting a double kill here. Basri gets one. Matako, they're trading kills so fast. Yeah, Raiden actually pushed all the way out to the side, B side. El Crush in defense, but gets found. El Crush just not able to find that angle onto Raiden there. Basri's putting some shots over onto Raiden as well, trying to give his teammates some backup, and he turns it around into Matako. Heard it coming. Turns and gets him. Now it's a 2v1. Yeah, they had an idea where Raiden was before. Not right now, exactly. And let's see where Raiden will try to hide, because he will, of course, try to use that train to isolate these two. Yeah, here he goes, looking to plant at B here. Should be able to get this set up. Meanwhile, Crush does take down Raiden. The plant isn't even necessary. Finally, Vaevictis catching some more points, but still a lot of points to catch up. They need... Let's go. They need to have a lot more. Yeah, RRQ winning their first game as the red side. They're 6 in a row for them. They are playing very, very smart right now. Yeah, Vaevictis needs to get a little more here, as Freed already damaged, below half HP. All right. 5R trying to cover a couple angles. He does end up catching Raiden with that headshot. Macau returns the favor onto him, though. Matako does not get to Mindhunter. Mindhunter able to take him down. And Basri pushes through with Magic together. Macau, he's sort of trapped, but he's got some teammate help from the other angle. And then they give up. They go to the other side of the map. Yeah, Toucan trying to land some shots through that smoke there. He isn't able to really find anything onto RRQ. He saw the angle. He saw Magic there. But Basri does end up getting Macau. He's got to wait for that train now. Yeah, it's on the other side. They should be planting. Or they just want to push all the way. I mean, they have all the time and the space. Okay. It's a B plant. Ooh, I don't think Magic saw Toucan come down there. And he does get the headshot onto Basri. Oh, but Magic ends up turning it around. These are some close games here. But RRQ just able to edge out Vaevictis. A little faster, a little better in the second half. And that's going to be another set of games coming through, of course. We already have the winner for the match, but because of the group stage, we're going to have to play all the games until we have the second half over. Right. It's important here for Vaevictis to do as best as they can through the rest of this. Try and get as many game wins as they can going forward. Basri and RRQ just ripping through right now. Jeez. They're just on fire. It's just everywhere you turn, there's just dying members of Vaevictis across the map. They're just swarming them. Of course, a big favorite said already about RRQ. They can be strong. I mean, they came up through the region with or Endeavor actually went down really quickly. But Vaevictis not really able to catch too much right now. And a little bit more of that sniper action.
5R is opting to use the sniper now. Mindhunter taking down Macau. Basri trying to find some shots. Nothing landing for him. Magic up on that ledge, trying to find an angle on the Toucan. Toucan coming through. He's able to get through there without taking any damage from Magic. Looking to find the angle here. He's the last member alive here, but he goes down to Basri.
One more round for RRQ. Will be actually game over, match over. Whoa. 2 maps. Stormtube is one of the fastest maps in the map pool for sure, but this is one of the faster matches in history, basically. There were some incredibly quick matches in PBWC before, but this is one of the fastest.
This is a lot of fun to watch RRQ just do their thing here. They know the angles so well. We've got 5R, but Freed going nuts with that sniper.
It took a little too long for him to get this amount of shots.
Mission success.
I mean, if he actually caught on this fire before,
yes,
a few rounds before, I think Vaevictis really had a shot, but still, rounds all count. They're winning maximum amount of rounds is important in every single map.
Yep, definitely try to win everything you can here. See if he can get fired up for the next set that he is going to be in. Looking to find tons of grenades coming through here. He does see 5R run through, not able to land his shot. Mindhunter taking down Macau. 5R taking down Raiden. So already 3 members down.
Will this be the last game of the map? Here we go, Matathko trying to take the revenge, but that's it.
Did Freed just get a knife in there?
I think so. I think I saw something like that, but that's it. RRQ taking down their big opponent, the Vaevictis of Midtown. It was a lot more competitive, but on Stormtube, it was a total different story there.
Well, and it's their favorite map. I think maybe just for Vaevictis, you know, maybe this is a situation where they shouldn't have allowed this map to get through. I know they probably like it as well, and it's probably one of their more favored maps, but RRQ is just too good on this map. When we surveyed the players, three out of the 5 said that Stormtube is their favorite map from RRQ. The other 2 said Downtown. So this is something that's well within their wheelhouse, something they're very comfortable with, and we saw that here on our 2 halves.
Yeah, exactly. And RRQ, from that 2-map win, they will pick up that 3 points. Sadly, for Vaevictis, no points for that first match, but still a really good performance, really good showing. I think we see 2 players, especially that caught our eyes. Crush, Magic, they have been just crushing really through, and even from the blue side, I was expecting some better actions to push through from red, but when they pushed from blue side into the red side, they were grabbing kills, running away with kills, going straight with 2 kills, 3 kills, and that doesn't really happen in game too much.
Yeah, and I think for Stormtube, they know those angles so well. You can see them finding those little spots in the windows and in between the pillars, and they know the timings of all those shots and that kind of thing, and right where to put their cursors so they're catching heads. Like, you're constantly seeing just headshot, headshot, headshot.
Yep, and from the opponent side, you need to be, because you know that those shots are coming right after the box from coming up from the southbound, you need to be jumping or just crouching, making sure you're not getting headshot. You can take some damage, but minimum damage just passing through. You just cannot let that amount of headshot. It was actually Magic. Sometimes even when you shoot, you're the one doing the pre-fire, but sometimes you are the one finding yourself surprised because you got those kills.
Yeah, and then you got to find unique ways to use your smoke grenades to cover the angles that you want to take that the other team is trying to cut you off from, so that you are able to maneuver through those areas if you so choose to. If that's your plan and that's your strategy and that's how you've practiced it, and the other team is able to cut off those angles, you got to be able to buy yourself time to utilize your tactics that you want to do.
Exactly. We have the highlights between the Vaevictis and RRQ TCN. From Midtown to Stormtube. These are the very first rounds.
Yeah, this was the one half that Vaevictis did end up managing to win here, defending, and this was 5R. God, a lot of these members had big moments here, especially Magic, I think, and 5R were just really, really top-notch for RRQ.
This moment amazed me. Okay, something's weird. Something's weird. Attack should be coming already. I should be hearing some sound. And Magic just scans it with his knife, just goes past Freed. Scope there. And then he just burst out on fire. There's a sniper. I'm a rifle. I can just go get him right now. And he gives all that information to his teammate.
Right. This is the moment here. Macau able to defend. That's the one round they ended up taking as they were the red side for Vaevictis. Was that very first one, and then from there on out, it was pretty much all RRQ.
Yes, that focus. Having the late reaction there, but making sure you have the headshot. It's nicely planted.
You got to give Macau a lot of credit here. We often saw him at the end of these rounds, you know, as a solo, really trying to clutch it out for Vaevictis. So he was playing well, just not. Look at how many kills he has there.
Yeah, also Macau is pulling out some great defense from the Midtown B site alone, having few kills with the grenade preparation in cooked. So that was those were really good moments. But compared to that, Magic, I think he had a little more of the bigger moments, like having a big save for the team, having lots of headshots to make the game really easier, to make it a 5v3 to start the game off.
Yeah, you can see Toucan getting a really nice headshot there, but all for naught as RRQ does win 2-0. So like you said, that's 3 points for RRQ TCN. No points here awarded to Vaevictis. In the first match of our round robin stage is complete.
And we have a lot more. We're going really fast in action. Of course, Group A and Group B, they're going to have all the round robin here. As we're going to have the ladies team come up for the next match. But after that, we're going to have Group B. We're going to go back and forth. All teams will get to verse each other, of course, within the groups. And then the second place from Group A and Group B, they will move out. We'll have one team dropping off from each group tonight. Wonder which team's going to be. And it seems like RRQ is not going to be dropping all the way that far.
Probably not. Probably not. But you win 2 in your first one, and you get 6 points, and well, there you go. That is a pretty nice start for them. It seems unlikely, with given how, you know, fast and furious this group stage will be, that if you just win 2 games like that's it. Like,
yeah, no,
pretty much.
Map win is very important, and I think that's exactly what we need to have here. RRQ, they have shown already they're the stronger region. They have come through a really intense qualifier, and they're really showing that on stage. We have a lot more Russian teams. AOEXC also a really strong one, but from Group B, so we don't know who's going to be stronger until we actually go into the knock stage, and then what's going to happen very soon.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're ready to take a short break here. Stick with us. There is plenty more point-blank action coming. We will be back shortly after a break.